What do an Air Force vet and a public high school English teacher know about love? Lots. We know how to fall in love with the wrong people. We know how to hold on to love when we should let it go. We know how to not love ourselves, and we know that there is a huge need for healthy love to be on screen. Because as a vet and as a teacher, the one thing we know is most people mimic what they see. Hi, we're Beverly and Shaniqua, the founders and producers of Queens of the Screen Productions, LLC. We are sitting on a very exciting project that is going to teach women, especially Black women, how to love, be loved, accept love, and give love to themselves. And we're going to do that inside of what we call the RDU, Romantic Dramedy Universe. So what's in the RDU? Well, it's our media franchise and shared universe that centers on a series of romantic dramedy films produced for us, by us, Queens of the Screen. Given that we're a female-led production company committed to giving a voice to those who might otherwise go unheard, filling the gaps in the mainstream romantic world, our campaign offers you the opportunity to be part of something fresh and exciting. These are new kinds of romantic films. They're the ones that take the time to explore the complexities of life and relationships and dating. It's all about finding love when you least expect it or even need it, including the love of the person in the mirror. Now, over the recent years, especially through the pandemic, the success of streaming shows and movies has been undeniable. Some of the highest watched movies are those that feature romance. Unfortunately, a lot of these movies are at least 10 to 15 years old or are centered around teenagers with almost no ethnically and culturally diverse leads. But when you bring those things together, romance, the present, and diversity, what do you have? You have a recipe for even more success. Don't just take our word for it. The March 2021 McKinsey report shows that Hollywood is leaving $10 billion on the table without following that more successful recipe: romance, the present, and diversity. So, we're going to scoop that $10 billion up. And why is that? Because we hear you. The world needs an escape from the toilet soup of 2020 and 2021. At Queens of the Screen, we know the best way to combat the fear, the hate, and the anxiety plaguing the world is with hope and love, not more trauma porn. That's exactly what you'll find inside of the RDU: hope and love. The first four features slated are One Night Stand, In Due Time, Something Different, and Down Under. They are love stories. They are comedies. They are dramas. They are romantic dramedies. So inside the universe, all four movies will tackle things from self-love to life after divorce to embracing your womanhood, as well as rekindling your dreams while celebrating friendships among women, breaking that myth that women cannot be friends. Oh, but don't worry, fellas. These are not movies where we beat up on men and burn clothes in the driveway. No. These are movies where we talk about both sides of relationships with empathy and compassion and a whole lot of fun. So how will the funds be used? Well, this is our first crowdfunding campaign to raise funds for pre-production of our first film. So check out below to see the money breakdown and to see what kinds of perks we're offering in return for your support. Remember, by backing Queens of the Screen, you are not just supporting diversity in the film, but a new chance for women and minorities to see their stories on screen. And that's important because when people see someone like them, they can feel empowered and inspired to know that their stories are valued and worth sharing. So thank you for supporting the Queens of the Screen campaign to provide these diverse narratives. We really appreciate the donations and the shares, and we hope you'll continue to follow us on our journey. See you soon.